Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. Apparently there's been an update to the, Downfall characters. Apparently Collector? The Collector here might be updated, so we're gonna play as the Collector. And I know that Omen has been nerfed severely. I don't know what other changes exist, but we're just gonna play a run and find out on our own. We're gonna discover it together. Transform a card, random common relic, random boss relic, gain money. You will pry Emerald Torch out of my cold, dead hands. This relic is amazing. We're not gonna replace it. I put this on like the same level as the Ironclad's relic, something you don't want to get rid of. The extra energy saves you so much damage, I think, in the early game. And then in the late game, you can combo this into things that build you up. I really like starting with the one reserve. Having said that, Harrison said boss swap is strong on the Collector. I don't think so. I really like the energy. It's permanent energy until you spend it. I don't mind gaining money and losing health. We're already at effectively 59. Common relic could be anything, but 250 souls could also be anything. It could even be a relic. Let's take a look at our path here. 1, 2 elite path on the left, 2 elite path on the right. The right path has an early shop, elite burning elite or elite into lots of question marks, which I actually really like, with a couple of rests afterwards. I kind of like this path, even though it is more dangerous. This is definitely a safer path, but I want to hit up that early shop and see what we can get. Even busted crown and ectoplasm. That's a good point, if you have we're gonna take some damage here. If you have what is normally considered, I guess, a bad roll, it's not so bad on the Collector, but I really like having the extra energy. It allows me to do something like this. Roll over extra energy. You are mine, you are mine. My dude is toast. We took damage on this fight just because the turn 1 draw was so bad. Jawworm, Megatherial, gain 12 block, gain 1 strength. Oh! Wait, this has been changed. Choose one of 3 collected cards, add copies of it into your collected pile. So this used to be, look at the top 2 or 3 cards in your collected pile, add 1 to your hand, exhaust. Now, it allows you to keep playing collected cards forever. And that's a cool synergy, because there's one card in particular, the stabbing daggers that scale off of how many of these that you've played, collected cards. To be able to get more of them is fantastic. I really like this. It's free too, which is really good. Fleeting Embers, free block, free retainable strength gain, Wildfire, meh. I'll take the Locust. I really like that kind of card. And I want to see the new version of it, because the old version of it was not that good, because there was a better card, the one that removes Megatherial. I think that is just much better. Gain block, gain strength, Jawworm. If we take it right now, we're gonna start with this, but I don't want it. I'm gonna say no. Hello, Cultist. Gain 1 strength at the start of your next 3 turns. I also don't think I want that. You are mine. 1 defend. Are we gonna strike? Probably, because we could kill you next turn. Actually, we will kill you next turn. Literally anything will kill you. So let's see what this does. I mean, already I'm so happy, because if you get a 0-cost card, it's a free card that you can draw in the future. And then if you have that card that allows you to pull cards out of your draw pile immediately, then you can pull them out of your draw pile. Add the enemy's collected card into your hand, upgrade it, exhaust. This I'm not, Sucker Punch, just like straight up copied out of the Silent deck. I'm not a big fan of, I like this. Not a big fan of this because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if it's going to be a solid card for the fight. But, you know, endgame, stunning the final boss, pretty good. They tend to be pretty strong. I guess we could take it. Nothing wrong with it. Pyre Cultist card, gains strength. I'm gonna skip that one too. Let's add cards. We will add in 2 sentries, 2 darklings, or 2 mushrooms. Exhume a collected card, Pyre, deal 8 damage. Exhume a... So we can darkling into a darkling into a darkling into a darkling, okay. I like adding vulnerability, but the darkling seems interesting. It seems kind of unique. Let's give it a shot. No way in heck are we killing this guy. I'm just hoping that we can get the You Are Mine out. So You Are Mine. Brain Drain. It costs 2, but they cost 0 after we... Okay, play it. Panache, Panache, Mayhem. Okay. We will leave this in the deck. Play the defend. Take no damage. We weren't gonna get Panache, but now we can do 20 damage if we Panache. That's something. Secret Weapon got played for free, okay. Add more cards. Dude, we've got a freaking Darkling synergy here. So, Darkling, dump the defend. We get to choose the card! Yes, yes! Give me free cards! Okay, that didn't really work that well, but this is actually very funny. Choose one of 2 cards, gain a copy of it. Only reserves may be spent, apply 50 doom. Well, that's not gonna happen. Do damage multiple times, that's pretty good. So, we can Pyre and bring back another, like, merchant card. But if we do that, we're not gonna have the energy to... We can play Scorching Ray. Okay, so do that. Bring back the merchant card. This is so stupid and I love it. Jack of all trades, finesse, finesse. Pyre, gain shivs equal to the pyred card's cost +1, so that's gonna be You Are Mine. Block, shuffle and draw. Forgery. Like, I feel like I can almost go infinite. I can't quite do it. It costs 0! I'm a moron! Okay, play this, gain temporary HP, play the Scorching Ray, Jaded Jab, you hit him, gain shiv equal to the pyre. Okay, gain 3 shivs, and we got 4 shivs. I don't know why we got 4 of them. We just did 200 damage to this enemy, and I didn't think we did a 250 damage. That was awesome. Dumpkin says it's free. I remembered. Well, actually, I didn't remember it. I just hoped that it would still count as a card play, and it did. All right, that was a lot of fun. That was great. Makes me feel good now. That was a good add, that brain drain. What do we need? Energy, I like. I like a misdirect. I like Condemn and Wildfire. I kind of want to keep the deck thin and keep the combo going with these cards. These are the only things that we've added to the deck, and yet these 2 cards on their own allowed us to do 250 damage to the Merchant, which is awesome. I like the energy gain from Misdirect. I also like Condemn. I like it to apply vulnerability and then build into a Doom deck. This is floor 3, what the heck, excuse me. Yeah, I know. Let's take the Misdirect. I think it's okay. We got a lot of money. You cannot gain weak, vulnerable, or frail while you are weak, vulnerable, or frail. Darkstorm kind of synergizes with what we're trying to do, but it's expensive. Suffering adds Doom, Cursed Whale. All enemies lose temporary strength. Afflicted enemies lose permanent strength. Very good card. Like, very good card. Evil Within, pretty good. You don't get to select the card, though. Flame Lash, deal damage, then add Pyred card's damage to this. I realize now the value of this card is that you can get rid of all the strikes in your deck, add them to this. Gain a copy of it. If only it was free. We could orrery, but... Bum, bum, bum. Gain a Blightning, shuffle 4 more into your draw pile. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of like a Rampage, I guess. But eventually you'll run out of cards. I think we should remove. I think we're going to remove a Strike, and I kind of want to add a Darkstorm and a Flame Lash. I just worry about this adding too many attacks into my deck that don't really do that much on their own, so I'm tempted not to take this, but I actually think that the Flame Lash could be very good. It's a Pyre enabler as well. Let's add the Flame Lash and remove a Strike. I'm going to, I think at this point, maybe take a Cursed Whale, and then we take like a Power Potion, and then we'll go down this boss passageway. Yo, absolutely take the Warped Tongs here. Let's do the Cursed Path. Add 1 random 0-cost card to your hand, gain block. Whenever you're attacked, deal damage. Okay. So now, you're not quite dead. It's a weird strike animation, I think. So it's weird because I'm realizing now that Brain Drain means that the stronger the enemy is, the stronger that card is, which is kind of cool. Do we want to add Sentries, Nemesises, or Chosens? I think Nemesises are, that's just good. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, this enemy is going to die to anything next turn, but... That'll do it. We'll take 1 damage. Can I get rid of it? No. Okay, take 1 damage. I like that that's 1 block from that card. I don't want these. I'm saving my points. Dude, another Green Pyre Locust. These are also really good. Billow. 25 block for 3. I like Somber Shield, but I think we gotta go for these Green Pyre Locusts. They're actually good now. Maybe not so much against this guy. This is the enemy I'm most worried about, even over the Burning Elite. The first time you Pyre, add a card to your hand, it costs 0. Whenever you play a collected card, gain strength, gain temporary health, torch heads, apply doom. I think you want to go for the most expensive one because then you can immediately play a You Are Mine next turn. Get rid of the defend. He's not afflicted. This does nothing. Who needs collected cards when you have Green Pyre Locust? That's the thing. It's actually like very good. Wait, what? Oh, Shooting Star only works on attacks. That's probably why they had to nerf it. Yeah, I would have definitely played a different card there. That sucks. Right. I think you still do it. Now I'm actually like substantially worried because that's a huge nerf that I did not pay attention to. Scry, play the top card of your draw pile. Apply 1 weak, 1 vulnerable, gain temporary HP for 0. Do damage and draw. I mean, this being free, I kind of like for just damage. I'm gonna do it again. Fat Gremlin again for free. Let's take your card and then Whenever you play a skill, gain vigor, and then let's block and let's block. And see, now I'm like exceptionally worried because he's gonna kill me. I feel like it's not my fault. Like I gotta kill this man now. Oh, that was a muddling card. Well, we got lucky. Okay, draw. Add the pyre the strike, and we get a free strike. Okay, 30 damage. We gotta play this. We're still dead. I'm disappointed, but the reason we died there is because I picked the wrong power, because the power had changed. I didn't realize that it had changed to only work on attacks, because otherwise I would have played Doom. But that's okay. It was it's not okay. I'm actually very disappointed, but you know, that's what happens when you you know, play the beta for a mod. Actually, this isn't really in beta. This is the release, right? Collector has gotten substantial nerfs. Yeah, I mean, that's one of them. But that was an unfortunate time to realize of that nerf, because I was really having fun with that run. So let's go this path instead, and hopefully we can find more of those green power locuses, because that was fun. Those were great cards. That merchant fight was awesome. I don't think you can really blame me for how that one turned out, though. That's kind of just the game. The game screwed me on that one. What the heck? You can power curses more easily with that card now. I mean, I guess. Scorching Ray. It's expensive, but it does do a lot of damage. 24 damage or 32 damage. And power, decent enough. Somber Shield, though, I do like it as a block and then pulling back cards for the future turns. I like being able to play a collected card on the next turn. Offense might be a little bit better here, like a Scorching Ray. So I think I'll take it. There's been talk about Act locking Green Pyre Locust so you can't get Nemesis in Act 1. Oh, who cares? Let people have their fun. This'll kill one enemy. There you go. I guess if they wanted to, they can make Green Pyre Locust give you cards from enemies that you could fight on the gain 8 temporary HP on the act that you're currently in, I guess? Apply weak, then Doom for each debuff. Pyre, gain vigor, next turn gain vigor. Gain temporary health. Torch heads gain apply Doom. Each attack you play triggers a torch head, so like shivs. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of any of this, actually. Even black bindings, like 1 energy for 2 weak, and some Doom. Gain vigor. I guess this is good for a card like Scorching Ray to buff the damage of it, but there's so much strength gain in the deck that you could just gain the strength and then it's not temporary, it's eternal. Definitely add the last cards though, like those are instant clicks. Take. Deal damage, add a doubt into your hand. Deal 20 damage for 1 on the serpent. I'll take that. That's a good damage attack to have in the early game. We can get rid of the card later, but just for now, it's nice to just do this, and then we can always purge the curse if we can. 8, 24, and then strike. Spike Slime, Acid Slime. Not that good. Bonfire, exceptional card. We're gonna definitely take that. Find some potions, fruit juice, drink, blessing, fell water, gain temporary health. Molotov, apply 30 soul burn. If we fight specific enemies, that's a great card to have. Maybe not so much these guys. Louse. No? It might be worth popping the blessing here because we get more energy, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna go up to 3 on the next turn. Molotov for Lagavulin, but also the Gremlin Knob. I think Gremlin Knob is harder than Lagavulin in most situations, I think. So Blur. I want to play these, but it's fine. Bonfire. Exhaust, the Strike. We will take damage, but we will also Blur. Maybe we should have popped the Blessing. I mean, we could Bonfire again, I guess. We don't need that much block. Just play the Scorch. And then honestly, bring it back. Next turn, gain 1. Wait, whoa. Did this change? Oh no, Bonfire gave me the 1 reserve. Okay, never mind. I was misunderstanding. Fuel the Fire upgrade has been nerfed to draw a card next turn. Let me look at this. Next turn, gain 2 reserve and draw 1 card. Yeah, it has been nerfed. Well, I mean, nerf side grade. What's the difference, really, right? I should really be checking every card, though, if things have changed. Because things have changed. I will murder you. Purge it. Kill you next turn. We did lose our Blur and our reserve block. We didn't need the reserves, but that's okay. We're gonna take a little damage. I accept that. We're gonna take 5. You Are Mine was a straight nerf. I think this used to do 15 on upgrade, I want to say. So yeah, that's a little nerfy. What are you gonna dump? Dump a defend. Doesn't matter. And he's dead. Okay. Sentry cards. I could only add 1, which makes me think I'm gonna add 0. Mini Curse is good. Inflict Agony, though, is really good if you're going Doom. It's also just good in general. Damage and then weak and vulnerable on top of it that will last next turn. It's kind of like an uppercut. The enemy's afflicted gain block. We don't afflict that much right now. I think I will go for that Agony. 2 good upgrade targets, I think. Kind of like this path. We can upgrade 1 more card and then go 3 elites. Ooh, well, you know, I think we can do it. Crampian Coal, Lucky Wick. That's a really good one to have because now those cards like the Blight card that would just draw out of your collected pile, the Blightstone or whatever it was called, will just draw freebies every turn. Crampian Coal, I think, is pretty good. We've got a thin collected deck too, so that's maybe just free plays. If we were gonna upgrade, what would we upgrade? Damage, draw a card. This is way less important to upgrade now. I think I'll just go with the... The Scales with Strength. I'll do that. This is a good fight for us. We will open with... No, we're not going to open with Agony. We're going to try to hit Fuel the Fire, Bonfire first so we can reserve energy, and then we're going to open up. We lose the Blur, but we get to keep the 7 block if we take damage. So we want to hope that we draw into Pyre, which we didn't. So we can open up with a You Are Mine. I forget Molotov. I'm actually gonna save this. Lagavulin is not that scary for the collector. Gremlin Knob is way worse. I'm gonna use Molotov on the Gremlin Knob. We have a ton of energy coming up, so I think we do play You Are Mine to wake him up, or we just go for the big energy gain next turn. We can hit him with a Scorching Ray to wake him up. Because we'll have 4 energy. Fuel, Scorching Ray, this will do 32 damage, which is actually 24 damage, which is still more, well, it's 2 less than the You Are Mine. It's weird, but I actually like, this would also do 30. I actually do like that. Play this, then this, next turn this and this. He's waking up anyways. We don't care about the weakness. This turn, yes. Can't play Inflict Agony and Bonfire. Agony would weaken him for 2 turns, but I think we get better results with the Bonfire. Next turn, gain 2 reserves. I am gonna play this and I'm gonna get rid of the Agony. Slows us down a little bit, but I think that's okay. We're gonna purge Curl Up. If I play the Blessing of the Forge, we won't purge Curl Up. Because we can only get to 18 block. So I'm going to keep that 14 Curl Up. We are weak, but he should be dead before he attacks again. So what do we care about the Curl Up then? This guy doesn't hit multiple times. Maybe that was a bad potion. It probably was a bad potion, actually. This costs 1 energy to play it, so don't play that. We will strike and strike, because as soon as we draw Scorching Ray, he's dead. Or anything that can do a little bit of damage, he's dead. Okay, that potion was not necessary, I should not have played it. Lagavulin, I like it. Enemies losing 2 strength, all enemies. I think that's a good card. Whenever you exhaust a card, a random enemy loses 4 HP. Brain Drain! We gotta take Brain Drain. I mean, come on, it's Brain Drain! Also, good time for a Lagavulin. Good time for a Bonfire. Taking no damage. Why don't we fuel the fire as well? Dump a defend. I think we just dumped a strike. Keep it even. Curl Up is irrelevant without the blur, unless you can hurt yourself. It's actually not, because even if on that fight, yes, but on multi-hitting enemies, it's actually like half decent. Gain block, deal damage, apply weak, gain temporary strength. Gain temporary strength. That would be nice if we had a multi-hitting card, which we don't. So I might just save it. Roll over a whole bunch of block. They have a hard time hitting me and damaging me right now, so let's keep that advantage. Wait until we get some actual good cards. Louse it up one more time. This will kill any enemy. Nine and 6, that's 15 damage. We can kill the shield gremlin with this. And then I think we work on Fat Gremlin. Make sure he dies next turn. We are gonna take 2 damage, but then we'll roll over the block, which I think is acceptable. Unnecessary, but I guess acceptable. Why don't we, take this, just for the hell of it, basically. 17 damage, 6 damage, I can kill you. And I can also get rid of that doubt. No, I couldn't. That's okay. Bum, 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 bum. I don't really want to make you any stronger. So I'm just gonna wait. There we go. That's not that bad. I think we took a small hit there. Mad Gremlin, Fat Gremlin, Mad Gremlin, Shield Gremlin. Nah, not interested. Those are not good enough. Soul Forge. Draw a card from your collected pile. Gain 1. Gain upgraded copies. They buffed it. They actually did it. They buffed it. No, they didn't. Soul Forge used to make it not etherealized. Now you just get copies. Ooh. That's a very interesting change, because now you can't actually get those infinite cards in your deck anymore. I'll still take it, but I understand now what they're doing with the collector changes. They are nerfing it. Absolutely. $26 damage or extra energy. I'll take the 26 damage, please. Just don't play the strike. We have better cards next turn. And Vigor plus the other Scorched Ray will murder him. It'll do like 60 damage. Well, like 60 damage is not enough to kill him. It has to do 60 damage. 18 times 4, it'll do like 80 damage. So yeah, that'll kill him. That'll kill him good. Turns out we didn't need to use the Soul Burn potion. Should have thought about that maybe a little bit more. That's okay. Womp. Yeah, I like a womp. Now the copies are upgraded. It's an interesting side grade. It is hard to upgrade the collected cards, so that does kind of make a little bit of sense to have something that can give you upgraded cards. That's terrible. But it's still a little unfortunate. Like if you get a louse, the thing is that if you get a louse, it's free. An upgraded copy is free. You would get a lot of blurs out of it. But because they might cost 1, 2, 3 energy, the Soul Forge is less useful, because I imagine those cards will still be mega etherealized. Don't attack. That's my thinking. Where is it? There it is. There's a good combo, I guess, between selecting a card and then drawing copies of it, but, you know, we don't have that, do we? That doesn't kill you. I can get a lot of louses. A louse and then a better louse. You know what? We have temporary health. What does it matter? You're not gonna kill me. Connie, welcome. How you doing? Temporary thorns. Doom to all enemies. Forgery. Choose one of X collected cards from your draw pile to gain a copy of. It is good, but I don't have enough pyre enablers for this, do I? Bonfire. Pyre. No, I don't think we want a Darkwood Kindling. Our deck kind of sucks right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Do we waken him? I think the answer is no. I think we stall because I want to get the extra energy built up first. And this is a good way of doing it. Dump a defend. Dump a defend. I know we're dumping defends, but now we have 4 reserve energy, so we can play anything. Draw a card from the collected pile, gain an upgraded copy. It's gonna be a serpent. Sounds like a pretty good draw, actually. 46 opening damage, a womp on top of it. We don't really care about him losing strength, though. But this is still a very, like, solid turn. We're gonna be weak, but I think it's actually okay. That's half of his health gone in one hit, basically. So now you're weak forever. Bonfire the Doubt, take no damage. I guess we could let him hit me a little bit and then roll over the block, but it's unnecessary, isn't it? We'll take no damage if we do this. Oh, but he's weak and vulnerable. This will do 36 damage on its own as well. Let's play. Oh, we can play them both. Perfect. All enemies lose strength. I still like the card. I do. Double Doom. Cursed Whale, Condemn. I mean, if we build Doom, we have an Inflict Agony. Double Doom is pretty good. It's a rare. I'll also take the Lagavulin. Enemies losing strength is pretty solid. Damn, I really wanted the freaking Warp Tongs again. It's okay. Gain an upgraded copy of it. Draw a card. Is it still in order? Are we gonna get a louse? We did. Do I want to take 3? To hit him for 30, I'll do that. He's basically dead. And he says it's almost 4 a.m. That's late. Good lord. Go to bed. Bum, 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 bum. I don't really want a brain drain. There's some fights where this is just going to be a bad card. But I guess if there's some fights where it's going to be a bad card, you can play it and then just mega etherealize this too. I guess we have block. We could play it, but really I kind of just need more attacks, don't I? I thought that was reserve energy. We should have played the strike. That was stupid. This will do 26. This will do 12, and then give us 12 block. I'll hit you with the. Oh, we can play them both. Yeah, Brain Drain was not as good as has not been as good as it was on the previous attempt against the Merchant. That's when Brain Drain, I think, will truly shine. I don't think we need a second Scorching Ray. Roast is just not good. The Pyre effect can be good, but I think a Misdirect is fine. We have a very expensive deck. I would like to get more cards that give me extra energy. Inflict Agony. Draw one. 15. I mean, if we get the right draw, Goodbye is pretty good. Like if we Inflict Agony and then apply the Doom and then draw Goodbye, that's acceptable. 2 upgraded copies of a Soulforge. It really does depend on the card. It depends on what you draw from this. Brain Drain gives us an upgraded card, which could be very good. I mean, imagine the Merchant fight with this. We'll get 6 cards out of it. How can I not do that? I mean, it'll kill lots of enemies. Now, I mean, to get a buffer, hey, that's actually not that bad, is it? Serpents. It's like the worst card that we could have drawn there, unfortunately. I also can't. Oh, I can't make him lose strength. Damn. It's the Void defect as well. Why is he holding a weird bag? I like the reserves against this guy because we're gonna need it at some point. I don't really want to be weak, but this is still like 50 something odd damage. So no, we should play this. We should play this. We'll get rid of this doubt later, save the extra energy, and then end turn. Because now we can actually apply a You Are Mine. You Are Mine. Womp is okay here just to get the temporary HP. We're gonna get voided a whole bunch, but that's why we have the extra HP. Ideally, we would draw, we didn't draw. I was gonna hope for the Inflict Agony. We can Brain Drain into a buffer. Pretty good against a Sunder turn, I guess. Yeah, okay. Healed us up a little bit as well. I mean, that's a solid turn. What? It took all of the temporary HP. I'm a little annoyed by that one. That, I feel like I played it correctly and I just got screwed. All right, keep the buffer intact. Roll over 3 block. He got an artifact again, which means that this is not gonna really apply what we need it to apply. However, I still think we Inflict Agony, play another Bonfire, just keep rolling over the energy. Buffer doesn't trigger until you lose all your block. Well, see, there's an inconsistency in this mod with temporary HP. Some things that say prevent HP or on HP work with the temporary HP, and some things don't. So buffer says prevent the next time you would lose HP. Temporary HP is still HP, so in theory you would expect the buffer to stop you losing the temporary HP, but it didn't. It still took the temporary HP. So there's a slight inconsistency in the specific verbiage that they use, where temporary HP is still HP. You know, in Magic the Gathering, cards do what they say. It should have done what it said, but it didn't. So that happens quite frequently. We still have a buffer. We're gonna let the buffer do its thing. Don't play the strike. We'll be weak, but I would rather have the energy. So I hope that in the future they do kind of work on that a little bit, because that's something that I would like if it got adjusted. We're really piring at our deck here, and this fight's going on for a while, but it is still good. Don't have any blocks. We're gonna take 10. He's gonna build up the Dark Orbs. We're gonna kill him before the Dark Orbs hit. I'm not worried about that. Should have probably played a strike there. I mean, we have 4 extra energy. But that's kind of what we're saving it for. Kill you with a Wick. Do we want buffer? It's a solid card. Ooh, upgrade your collected pile. Draw cards, gain reserve. Goodbye. Dragon's Trove is so good. I think you gotta take Dragon's Trove. Upgrading your cards is nice, but that's solid. On A19, that guy has Symbiotic Virus. So you gotta kill him like 4 turns faster. That's pretty good. I mean, if I think about my previous runs as this character, drawing collected cards and gaining energy wins you the game. So you go Dragon's Trove. Buffer is good. It's a little expensive as a collected card. I like cheap collected cards. Why do I have 2 Lagavulins? Did I really add him twice? I think I did. Probably still worth getting, but it's so expensive and it's not upgraded. It won't be upgraded unless we Soulforge it. I think... You have Birdface Urn, so it seems free. Healing 2 does not make buffer free. I don't think I want it. Because, like, if I get copies of this and they're upgraded, am I still even going to be able to play them? I guess with extra reserve energy, we could. I'm skipping the buffer. I don't see it. Choose one, common, uncommon, rare, from all available, runic dome or ectoplasm. I would like to gain money. Drafting cards, we can draft a very good deck, I think. I like this as a relic. Let's try it. So out of the commons, what do we want? I would like Somber Shield, I think, is pretty good. You get a card next turn that you can play that you maybe can't play on this current turn, and it lets you set up the Inflict Agony and the Doom a little bit more easily. And it's a block, and we need blocks. I kind of wish that this would also upgrade the cards, but that might be too strong. It matters not as good if we can apply the Doom and the Inflict Agony, but we can't get there. I think Somber Shield is what we want. Then we probably want the Green Pyre Locust to get more cards in the draw pile. Stash is very good. We could also get another... Ooh, Finalize. That's a really good card, but I'm gonna try the Green Pyre again. And then I think here we just want another Dragon's Trove. We could get Dark Lord, we could get Dark Apotheosis to upgrade everything. But Dark Apotheosis won't upgrade anything that we add with Green Pyre Locust. Void Armor goes hard now, it gives you Blur. I did not notice that change. Pyromancy, also very good, but I'm gonna go with a Dragon's Trove. Only reserves. Apply Bruise, wow. I didn't think I would see that ever again. Receive Tribute is also very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for another Dragon's Trove. We've got a lot of maximum HP, but I would like to maybe trade that away for some things soon. Burning Elite, I would rather not. I think, want to go this path. Lots of combat at the end, but there is a shop. There's also a possibility of fighting elites if we get good upgrades up here. Maybe like skip this one to do like a couple of rests first. Because then we can always like bail off of paths. Yeah. Let's go this route. I like the 4 early question marks. Okay. Serpent, goodbye, you are mine. Somber Shield. We can do 32, we can do 41 damage. I hate that you're gonna hurt me immediately. I really do hate that. Well, we can... I can do... No, I don't have the energy for this and goodbye. This is not upgraded. Might just use the block potion. Did you see the beta art for You Are Mine yet? Let me see. One problem I have with Minesweeper, you just never know sometimes. No, you can change that. Thank you very much. I think 26 damage. I mean, the Serpent does 20 damage, and it doesn't require you to set it up. It'd be 13. Inflict Agony is worth more. Inflict Agony, weaken vulnerable, then 30. Wait, no, we can kill one. We can kill one. Why did I think we couldn't? 12, 30, 42, plus 9, I can kill you. Now we're gonna take 11, which kind of sucks, but it was not a very good early turn. Get the temporary health. Maybe draw more. Get out of my deck. Draw or get more energy in the future. You're doing a little bit of damage. Hey, there's my Dragon's Troves. It'll draw a Lagavulin and a Louse. Actually, it's gonna draw Lagavulin, Louse, and then 2 Lucky Wicks. Let's Bonfire out the defend. I'm just playing everything now, basically, because why not? Roll over, 23 block for no reason. Hey, draw a card and give me another Lucky Wick, please. It's actually kind of nice to get the free attacks constantly. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Probably need more blocks. I also do like the mini curse. So we only have 2 cards that apply Affliction. Well, it only applies it for 1 turn, but it is free. Torchhead powers would be pretty good. That's true. But Torchhead powers only work when you have temporary health, which means that if a fight is hard, you effectively lose all of the benefits that you would otherwise have from the fight, I feel. If you're struggling, they're not going to protect you. You're going to lose the temporary health, and then all of the expensive powers that you played are going to do nothing. So I don't like those cards. There is a card that you can get that gives you temporary health and it's replayable, but only when you upgrade it. I'm gonna upgrade. I think that's worth more. Lose the forbidden fruit? Obtain a special relic. You can have my forbidden fruit. Thank you. He was really hungry, I guess. We're gonna fight this guy. We have a brain drain. We got the brain drain. Let's go. Okay, so what do we do? Start with the brain drain. It'll add 6 cards. I don't have room for 6 cards in my hand. So we're gonna Dragon's Trove first. I'm gonna play both of these. Okay. Add 6 cards. Get a Jack. Discovery. It's Discovery. It'll cost 0. You see, now the Protecting Call, if it's free, I kind of like it. It also allows me to heal for 2. So play this, play Panacea. Sadistic. Let's draw. Green Pyre. The Maw, deal 32 damage. Add a random Torchhead call into your hand, it costs 0. Give me that. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Okay, add a strike. I just kind of want to dump it. Let's get more energy. And we'll dump a strike. Dramatic. Should have played Mini Curse. So let's play it now. Dump the Serpent. End turn. We got a lot of buffs on. I mean, yes. Yes. And then you end turn. You save the energy. This was not as good of a merchant brain drain as we had last time, which is ironic because we actually had more of them. Deal damage to all enemies. Apply doom to a random enemy when you attack. So we need to attack. And then you end turn. He's gonna lose his doom. We're only doing like 50 damage on this combat, unfortunately. Okay, actually, we're doing a lot more than that. The sadistic nature is really good here. We did 150. That's not bad. Black bindings, apply weak, then a bunch of doom. Mystery weaving, gain block grants less for each other card in your hand. Meh. And another somber shield. We have one. Do we need two? More block wouldn't be bad, but. Weakness and doom. We have a decent amount of debuffs. The afflictions, of course, but then also Lagavulin. And then doom counts as another debuff. So we have a few debuffs that we can apply. Black bindings. It's not that bad, I guess. It's upgraded. I'll add it. I've never used that card before. Whenever you gain strength, gain temporary HP. Start with strength. It's not bad. Choose one of 3 boss cards. It costs 0 until played exhaust. Ooh, yes. I'm just gonna immediately take that card. Condemn now I feel is appropriate because now we can apply vulnerability and doom. I'll purge a Misdirect, Somber Shield, Dragon Strove. I think we'll just purge a strike. I think that's good. The impeccable pecs. I don't think we need the impeccable pecs. What I would like to do is start upgrading some of these. We need upgrades. So I'm not gonna fight the elite. I'm just gonna go left. Happy Flower, every 3 turns gain energy. I'm gonna take this because we have an expensive deck. I need this in my life. Upgraded boss cards. I mean, that we're gonna play this every time it shows up. We have a lot of upgrades to do, though. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 2 Soul Burn. You know, this does synergize with the Wicks. But the bonus damage we get out of this is not really gonna matter that much. I'd rather potentially get another relic in the future. More doom for black bindings. Except, I still think that maybe another relic in the future might be better than red candle. We only really get value out of that after we draw all of our collected cards. I'm taking the Sapphire Key. I'm hedging a guess here. I'm hedging a bet here. The bet is that the next chest is gonna be better. Is there another shop? It is, and we have to pass it, so don't break the key. Instead, we're gonna upgrade Soulforge is pretty good. Dragon's Trove is just extra energy, which is really nice. Mini Curse is good. Condemn. This makes it on par with the 2 weakness. It's gonna be the fish. I hope not. Soulforge. Gain upgraded copies. You know what? Give me that Soulforge. More cards. And I'll fight an elite too. Book of Stabbing we're very well suited for with the Lagavulin cards. I'm very happy to have this. Start here. Okay, I mean, we're very well suited for the fight. We're going to, I'm just gonna womp ya actually. We should have played the mini curse. I'll do it now, but really should have played that first because we would have done more damage, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Draw more cards. Inflict Agony. We have the energy to play a You Are Mine. He's gonna be weak and vulnerable forever. Louse. for more block in the future. Lucky Wick is gonna start doing damage. This is good, this is good. Da-da-da-da-da. Draw a card, add copies. Oh, you don't say, huh? I like Crampian Coal. It's a good, solid take. So he's still dooming. We don't really have a big doom synergy. Whenever you deal unblocked attack damage, apply doom. You know what? Now I got some doom going on. You're not doing any damage to me. Add in... Dude, Ouroboros is real good. Choose one of 3 upgraded boss cards. It costs 0 until played. Please give me... Requires 10 block. Got him. Where's Shuriken Kunai? Hilariously, that would work here. So, Book of Stabbing I kind of like because it is what we're trying to build, which is Doom, but I still don't know if I want it. Oddly Smooth Stone, very good. Lantern Flare, very good. With Lantern Flare, I don't think we need that power, actually. This gives us Doom every turn, which is effectively what we're looking for. Stone is great with coal. Stone? This one? Yeah. I mean, when we break the keys, it's gonna be good too. You play so many attacks, I think it's worth it. You know, it is a way of enabling the Doom, but we're starting to thicken up the collected pile, so it's gonna be hard to get to all of our cards. But it is scaling damage. Okay, I'll add it. I think it is okay. We gotta kill this guy though. He's gonna be a problem. In 2 turns, deal 6 damage to a random enemy 6 times. So this is 36 damage, this is 34 damage, and we lose stats. Okay, I guess I'll do the other one. We're not gonna play block, so this is not what we're looking for. This is a pretty low value get, I feel. Get a copy of that next turn, I guess. Okay, what are we looking for here? Whenever you deal unblocked attack damage, this guy has block. Do we want to play Book of Stabbing? We have a lot of energy. Gain upgraded copies of a card. It might be Serpent. We'd be weak forever if we draw it, but it will allow us to do quite a lot of damage with Condemn, actually. 2 upgraded cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do this. It is Serpent. Okay, so we will do it. I wish I could make him weak, but I can't, unfortunately. I'd also like to play a Womp for the temporary HP, then we don't take any damage. I guess Bonfire, for 1 energy, we get block. And we're not weak. And I could hit him for, I can hit you for 69 more damage. How can I not do that? It's like, it's perfect, right? So we're gonna be weak, but we get him pretty well. The Doom wore off, but we should hopefully draw the Affliction on this turn. There's our Brain Drains, we gotta do it. Okay, what do we got? Panacea. If you have no attacks, draw 2 cards. I don't have the energy really to play any of this though. So you know what? Give me a Chrysalis Finesse. Mini Curse the strike. Draw. Locus. Deal 1 damage 5 times. Then... Now what? What's coming up? Lots of free cards. We'll play the strike on this turn. Give me... Strike. Binding. End our turn. We've got 1 more turn to kill him. We don't have to kill him. We can kill him next floor. I would just like to kill him now. This will draw a Lagavulin. Well, it's energy, so we'll do it. Ooh, it also drew a bird, which means we do no damage. This means we'll do damage. Not a lot, but my dude is gonna have 70 HP. Urgh, you're not dead. Die, die, die. Well, he's gonna get away, but that's okay. Void armor. Everyone gains block and blur. Oh, that's really nice, actually. I think that's a very good card. Who cares if the enemy has 9 block if you can get 1 blur? Kind of thickening up the deck a lot, but I like that card. Let's purge more strikes, I feel. Strikes or defends, even though they're upgraded. We want to upgrade the rest of the cards. I like the rest of the cards that we have. Strikes are what I do not want to see in my deck. Bonfire, great block. I think we can add another one of those. We need more block in the deck. This adds more block to the deck. That's why I like it. I'm gonna fight. 4 block each time you play a card this turn. Gain blur. I think this is acceptable. We've got a lot of energy. We can play a Doom Enabler, dump a defend, a Bonfire, dump a defend. This guy, it's gonna take him a while to die, but the Doom helps. Deal damage, apply weak. Apply Doom, deal damage, gain strength. 1 enemy loses 9 strength. I kinda want the Taskmaster card. Kinda want the Orb Walker here. 13 Doom, 13 damage, 2 strength. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. It's not block, but that's okay because we'll give everyone block. We should have played this, it would have killed him. I'm a fool. I can still kill you. I am a fool though. All right, so they're gonna keep their block. Oh no, they didn't, so that it's bugged. So it's a freebie. Black Bindings is not gonna be that good here. I would like to make them weaker. Smack you nice and good. We're taking 1 damage. I will accept 1 damage. Carthaginian, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Yes. Damage. Play a block. Save that for next turn. Smack you good. Ah, there's my Dragon's Trove. Ah, there's my other Dragon's Trove. Would have been good to have seen that earlier. Give me some Orb Walkers, I guess. This deals a lot of damage. Add 3 embers to your hand. That's too much damage. That is too much damage. We don't need that much. It's a solid card, though. Maybe we should have played a power there. Enemy loses strength this turn. It is a good card, but we've got the Log of Ulins. I don't think we need that necessarily. Pyromancy I'll add. I'll take the infinite energy generator. Book of Stabbing is useless here, so why don't we mini curse that immediately? Why don't we... Doom loses HP. It's not... It goes around block, right? So we should... Log of Ulin, Condemn, Strike, Lantern Flare. He'll die next turn. Actually, Lantern Flare just does it, basically. He's freaking dead. Okay, let's see if we can play some powers then. Louse. What happened to our... Did I really play all those collected cards? I guess we had Dragon's Trove, right? Well, there you go. It's 3 blur, 30 block. Sorry, 1 more blur. Let me... don't forget about that one. Pretty good turn. Spheric Guardian's been nerfed. It's only 2 blur now instead of 3. I think it is still worth grabbing. Receive Tribute. Choose one of 2 boss cards to obtain. It gains Retain. Some of the rare cards, especially the boss ones, are really strong. I mean, yeah. This is a heal for like 6. This is Prepare Crush for free. I think we'll take that. I think we'll take the good card. The vulnerability is not going to kill him, unfortunately. The shelled parasite. 19. We are taking 0 damage, but we have blur, so maybe we just want to like defend strike. We have 8 energy, deal 35 damage. I would like to make you vulnerable first. Draw 2 cards, gain reserve. We draw Book of Stabbing, Spheric Guardian. Choose one of 3, add 2 of it to your collected pile. Why don't we start here? See what we get. Deal a lot of damage. I like that one. Is it on top of the draw pile? No, it looks like it gets shuffled in randomly. Fair. Good to know. Anyways, let's draw. And then let's draw. I think we're going to 1, 2, we have 6 energy. We have 10 energy. We can play pretty much whatever we want. Let's stop you. Crush you. Gain some block, gain some blur. And then because we're vulnerable, I am gonna spend 1 on a Log of Ulin, and then I'm gonna get rid of this. Hello. We have 6 energy. Why do I have so much energy all the time now? What happened? This will do 48 damage. It's not enough to kill you, though. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, maybe we should have played the Serpent. I'll just get the Scorching Ray next turn, I think. It's gonna do less damage because you're not vulnerable, though, but... You know, we'll figure it out then. 5... 8 damage 4 times and 7 damage 3 times. So this is 32 plus 21, that's 53 damage. You do not have 53 HP. By the way, we can, you know, don't forget we can just do this. What am I doing? I guess, yeah, Happy Flower is giving us extra energy. We had a lot of reserve, though. Apply vulnerability and then apply more vulnerability. I like the card. 2 strength and 2 dexterity. Add 2 burns into your discard pile. I like shadow daggers. I really do. This deck is way too thick. We gotta start purging cards, but we're not gonna get there. More vulnerability would be nice. We only have one other card that's adding weakness though, Black Bindings. So this puts us too far, I think, in the vulnerability route, but we do a lot of physical damage, so Fungi Beast could be okay. I'm gonna skip though. I don't wanna add too much. He says, having already added a lot of cards, I know, but dump a serpent. Invincible or automaton beam. Save this for like a lethal KO. We have energy most of the time. Okay, well, maybe not the best draw. Let's just get the temporary health in the defend. Roll over 11 temporary HP. No. Yeah, I think we can probably hit Automaton Beam now. Although we have Art of War, this retains. What else are we gonna do? You're a Mine Void Armor. My dude is... My dude will die. He will die. We have 4 blur. Thank you for the free block. Gain block and dexterity. Gain 4 temporary HP. Well, I mean, that's at least something. Nice. Wonderful. Fantastic, even. Just waiting for this to be like a lethal KO worth playing. Well, I guess we'll take a Prepare Crush. That should kill you next turn. Well, you're dead now. It'll kill you next turn. Shaboom, 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 shaboom. We have 6 energy. Goodbye. Whoa. Power? Add cards, add powers. Can I draw it? I guess I could, I guess you can theoretically farm infinite HP with Bird-Faced Urn, but you can do that anyways in the game. You can do that with the defect, pretty much at any point in time. Double debuffs. It's actually a really good potion. Brain Drain again. That seems to be a little unnecessary. Hurting I like as a card to bring a better attack in your hand, but a little expensive. Okay, let's break. Since we're going to kill the merchant on the next floor, we could recall or we could upgrade. Pyromancy easier to play, I like it. All right, you are the Strength Reaper Healing Ironclad. I feel like he has another trick up his sleeve. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, my dude, you are actually toast. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Save our energy. Serpent's not worth playing on a boss. What does the Green Pyre Locust upgrade? It adds 1 more copy, so it'll be 3 copies instead of 2 copies. Which is good, but probably not like completely necessary. Exhuming collected cards though, so nice. Choose a boss card. We didn't get what we were looking for. I think I'm just gonna add 3 strength though. We'll womp. We have an extra energy, which means we might as well play the Somber Shield, except we might as well play the Strike. But this is Blur Block, so let's do that instead. Did that card exhaust the Mushroom Spawner? I legitimately don't know. Mushroom. Apply weak or vulnerability at random. Let's Lagavulin it up. We want to kill a mushroom. You're gonna do 1 damage. Sucks to be you. But what are we gonna play? Maybe we don't play Condemn. Maybe we actually just want to get more energy. I mean, we have like infinity block and blur up right now. Not actually, but is this when we go? Inflict agonies and mini curses coming up. Maybe we can start stacking doom. We're not really taking any damage, so could be a good turn actually to goodbye and then next turn stack even more doom. We have 8 energy, we can roll over more. Darkling can bring back another blur or a louse or a Lagavulin. Let's do this. Double the doom. Bring back a Lagavulin. It's actually like pretty funny that we've completely debuffed the Ironclad. Here comes his heavy blade. Oh no, everybody, watch out. And this is exactly the turn I was looking for. Mini curse. We've got to pyre something. We got to pyre a lot of things. We can pyre the Darkling. This was stupid, but it also says this is still gonna work. It didn't work, but that was stupid. We could have done that a lot better. Yeah, I think that was a little silly. We've got 1 more blur. Do we need bonfire? I'm gonna say yes. Never mind. Reaper. Mushroom. You know what? Give me some brain drains. Oh, but it's only 1 card. You add a Reaper, you add mushrooms. Let's see what it does. Just more weak or vulnerable. I mean, that's still okay. Heal HP or equal to, I don't care. Heal for 40, it doesn't matter. You don't matter. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Play this. Look at these wicks. We're out of blur, so now we're just gonna smack him. There goes the doom. Doom did a lot of damage. Okay, he healed for 60 actually. I forgot he had magic flower. That's fine. And this will hit for... Yo, the Lucky Wick scales the Shadow Daggers. It's gonna hit for 140. Clonk. Yes. All right, we do not care about these cards, I do not think. There's a lot of mushrooms there. Power Potion, I like it. I guess we can get rid of the block potion. More Pyromancy? Play the top card of your collected pile? I guess we'll take another Pyromancy. I would like energy. We can get energy now. Fusion Hammer is okay. Transform, strikes, and defends. Rather not. Can no longer smith. We're not gonna, you know what? We're not gonna have the opportunity to smith that much. We have to get the keys and break the keys and we can rest. I'm gonna take Fusion Hammer. I don't like the slime. Slimes are annoying. Quarter Strike gets you to Lucky Wick faster. I want the energy. We have an expensive deck. It's a little easier now with 4 energy, but we can remove collected cards if we don't like them. If we find something that we would rather get rid of, I suppose. Mushroom. Apply weak, double weak, gain blur, louse. I'll just keep that, I guess. Don't need a goodbye. Prepare crush. Thank you for the block, by the way. There you go. And get some money. We need to kill the merchant for the money, but mostly for the... Okay, mostly for the money. Game has not been given me the weakness vulnerability one. We can be invincible, but we can put up enough blocks, so I guess this is better. Smack you for 35, smack you for 32, smack you for 20. We might want to get rid of Serpent, actually. That could be something we could do. Embers. It's tempting, but I'll take that. Steal, block, deal damage. Unplayable when exhausted, draw. Pyre, deal damage, add pyred cards damage to this. Yeah, we can pyre our own attacks out of the deck. Fun fact, you cannot get your own boss card by generation at least. See, that's interesting to know that they changed it, because you used to be able to. It kind of makes sense that you can't because it would synergize too well with the character. However, when you mouse over it, it does say that you can get the card. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, it still says you can grab it, which is interesting. Draw 3 cards, muddle your hand. Yes. Please get rid of... Shadow Daggers is too slow. Oh, hey, by the way, there's You Are Mine. So you lied! You lying liar! We will take 1 damage. Who cares? We have minor healing. I said it's a bug. Not a bug, we, grabbed the card on our own. We did it off our own good intentions. Gotta kill you. We will then kill you. We will then dump the doubt, get more energy, lower your strength. We're gaining 2 energy per turn now, which is beautiful. Or is it just 1? 2? 1? I thought we had 2. Well, I thought we had played the second one. Let's muddle. Well, things are a little expensive, but we still want to do this. Dump the, dump that. Goodbye. Quick study. You are mine, Somber Shield. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You see, at least this gains the thorns permanently. What am I doing? I'm just like playing cards, waiting for the Doom to kill him. I could have attacked him a while ago, but we have 45 block. Get extra energy, kill him. 2 bombs and 1 thorns. We don't need those. We don't need these. Don't really know what I'm looking for. Lose Crampian Coal, lose Smiling Mask, lose Art of War. Gain a random rare. I've never seen this event before, at least this late in the game. Rares could be pretty good, but I kind of like not playing attacks, playing all of the build-up cards that we have, the skills, and then rolling over energy for the future turns. Once we get Pyromancy, then we can play our expensive attacks. Smiling Mask. It's gonna save more than this. We've already removed a few cards, so card removal is gonna be like 200. It's not worth getting rid of. Crampian Coal I want to keep. We don't need the potions either. So it's either gain a rare card for a pretty okay relic, or nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I wish I could punch him and steal it though, but we can't. Gain 6 strength, die in 6 turns. Feels perfect for this fight, honestly. Something tells me we're gonna kill him before that time. In 5 turns, die in red. I love that. Fire the defend, don't need the block. You are mine, perfect. Merchant. Add 4 random colorless cards into your hand. I'm gonna take it. It's funny. Whirling Flame, it is a headbutt. And it hits everyone, I'm gonna take it. Our deck is mighty thick. I know, I know. Coffin Nail would be nice with like a runic pyramid. Playing multiple copies of the transient increases the turn count. Good one to add to the deck then. Yeah. Mayhem was tempting, but we got things to do. Or Calcum. That's all right. Oh, actually we lost. I can't rest and break the key because I have to fight the Burning Elite. I didn't think about that in the pathing, but we would have lost anyways because there's only one camp along the route. We have to find an event that lets us skip to another location, and it's got to be here. Well, this, you know, if we don't defeat the heart, who cares? Not the heart, the other one, the whale. If we don't defeat the whale, who cares? You know, it's still a fun run. Well, I think we still increment the. We'll do this. I think we still increment the ascension counter. Wing boots. I guess, yeah. Why did I think you could only get wing boots at a camp? that's stupid. Yeah, I guess that would work too. Discovery. Discovery A. Order strike. Free Serpent. Free Doubt. Let's bonfire that. Should have played Enlightenment. Very silly. Add, add a Writhing Mass. That seems cool. We will smack you. And apply more Doom. And dump this. And then draw. And actually applying more Doom is okay. Well, we're gonna take some damage. We can heal it, it's not bad. We need the weakness to last longer. And then we need block. Next turn, I would like to see goodbye. Let's blur. We're not really gonna be rolling over much block now, but maybe later we can add some more. 6 energy. Lagavulin's not worth much. Play the top card of your draw pile after you scry. Yeah, actually that's a good opportunity for that, I think. 18 block, 27 block. Don't play this now. I mean, why not play it now? Gain energy. Double the Doom, 74 Doom. It'll only trigger once. We need to apply more stats. We got there. Keep playing cards. Yeah, actually, go ahead and play a Womp. It doesn't exhaust it, it just plays it. Wait, did it exhaust it? No, it didn't. Okay. I was gonna say, like, what the heck? Keep the stats. Rolling over block. He's intangible. Not a good time for a slime crush, I guess. We can keep the stats going. You know, Somber Shield can give us a slime crush next turn. Maybe we should have taken a Hand of Greed. We could have theoretically doomed him. Boom. Anyways. Apply 1 weaken vulnerable to a random enemy. No. I think you can take an intangibility. Question card, not what we're looking for. Fight another elite. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I mean, it's very good just to get 2 energy every turn from now until forever. Dun 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 dun. TikTok. It's a lot of serpents. We might end up playing those. Invincible stand. Prepare crush. We're gonna get a talk and a crush. That's so good. I feel like even being weak, this is because we're already weak. Let's just roll it over. Let's keep the energy too. 49, 52. There you look at this. We're gonna be weak forever. Who wants to be weak forever? Now we have 11 energy. Talk one more time. Unfortunately, the Doom's gonna wear out, which is very unfortunate. It's too expensive. Even with 11 energy, I'm like, nah, too expensive. We're going a little slow here for sure. Okay, now we have 13 energy. Apply weak, then more debuffs. Not good enough. Hire out the Lagavulin. We can gain more blur. Add cards. Ooh! Let's add cards and then upgrade them. Let's draw. Play the top card of your collected pile. A free Book of Stabbing? Draw. Blouse. Wick. Violence will draw, I don't know what. Hey, there's the vulnerability we're looking for. Prevent the next time Doom would be removed. Let's play this. I've got multiple Shadow Daggers. Oh my god, you're dead. 292 damage Head Crush. Or 187 damage Shadow Daggers. I mean, Bottled Lightning. Yes. What do we want to start in our hand? Enemies start weak and vulnerable, so your mind can apply some stuff. Brain Drain is a free upgraded enemy card, which could be phenomenal depending on the enemy. I think we'll start with Brain Drain. Because on bosses, we're gonna get exceptionally good cards. Against Spire Growth, we're gonna get a pretty good card. He's gonna take damage every turn. We're gonna get that immediately, and then we can still play our hand. So, you take 15 damage every turn now. Let's draw. It loves giving me serpents. I'm okay with it. It's just, it's a little much. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have enough energy, we can nemesis. So, smack, smack, smack. Actually, nemesis is good, but bonfire's a little better. Another effect for the weak card. For this fight, yeah. I have not played that card much, though. It was a mistake to add that, I think. We're not really utilizing it as much as I would like. My dude has taken a lot of damage from multiple sources. Well. I mean, doesn't matter. It's a cool card, but I don't think we want to add it to the deck. Mini curse. I don't know, just adding it. I'm just adding cards at this point. Gain block, gain strength. Ooh, that's a lot of Lagavulins. That's a lot of Lagavulins. Like, okay, we'll play the good ones. we'll Jawworm, Pyromancy. There you go. Minus 6 strength on the enemies. I mean, they gained strength, but they also lost it. I don't have block. No. Well, we're gonna lose that card, but that's okay. You know, we can play Nemesis, and then we can gain more energy. I'll see you later, Guardian Whirl. I clicked before I thought. We can do that again, I guess. Dump a Scorching Ray. We need targeted damage. Brain Drain, and then where we strength up, I guess. And we can play this, and we can play this, and okay. I mean, we're blocky now. I think we've added too many defense to the deck. There you go. The bomb will do it. Oh, sadistic as well. You don't say. 3 random attacks from the draw pile to your hand. There we go. Play this. This will just kill someone. Why don't we kill you? And next turn we'll bring back Guardian Whirl, because next turn we'll actually be able to play the damn thing. There's Sadistic. Sadistic would be good for a boss fight for sure. Apply Doom whenever a card is exhausted, increase Doom. It's too slow. There's a lot of cards for the collector that it seems like you need Runic Pyramid. It's like, this is in hand, okay. When is this gonna be in hand? Draw, Bomb, Guardian. You know, free blocks, why not? In 3 turns, we're gonna kill everyone with both of those cards. So all we need to do is block. Well, if we play Talk, I guess. Should have thought about this a little bit more. I think they're dead. All right, deal 35 damage, deal 70 damage to all enemies. The bomb's about to go off. You guys are screwed. I killed you 3 different ways. I will definitely add repulsor. That is a good one. Kind of want more blur from the Spheric Guardian as well, but Empower could be nice scaling, I suppose. We can't break the keys anymore. Toxic Egg a little late. I will add a boss card. Thank you. You know what? We should have added 3 because we could have gotten 3 of those. So we're not gonna worry about the Act 4. Unfortunately, I made a mistake. I miscounted. We were screwed on the floor though because we had to go this path and there's literally only one bonfire. So that's a maybe a hint for myself. Hey, maybe get the key on the end of the 2nd floor if you can. We could have. I chose not to. I chose to upgrade. I thought we would have more time here, but that's okay. It happens. Why does it keep appearing? I don't know why it keeps appearing, but I love it. Now, Guardian Whirl, unplayable. You would die, heal, or heal, gain plated armor. I guess we can take this and just not play it right now. Would really like that Guardian Whirl right about now. We gotta live through this fight. That might not be the best choice. I mean, we've got a lot of block built up right now. We're also invincible, so we're only gonna take 10 damage. Let's lean into that. 75 damage. We could panic button. Three random attacks, put them in your hand. Let's do that. And then Madness for free. Hit Fuel the Fire, which is not great, but let's get rid of panic button. We're gonna become invincible as soon as he hits us, which we're gonna lose the block from the blur, but that's okay. It's gonna be like 10 damage to all enemies. You know what? Screw that. So yeah, we're gonna lose the block because invincible only stops you from losing health, but do we want more blur? I think we want this. Yeah, we're gonna play our hand. A heal is not a bad idea. We don't have to play it though. I think we might as well though. I wish that you were both not hitting me. We're gonna take another 22 damage. It's always Reptomancer, man. The worst boss the entire damn game. I hate you. I hate you. You're not my real boss. I did not mean to exhaust that card. That was a mistake. Honestly, I'm getting ready to talk you. I'm through with your garbage, Reptomancer. What is this run? I have so much energy. Just a hard boss. Just absolutely disgusting. At the start of combat, echo a card. upgraded Receive Blessing. I'll break the key, you know, just so we have it. If we recall, I wish you could just recall a broken key, like, as an option to pay for it. But, you know, because this is a free action, you know what I mean? This you have to plan ahead for. Because, you know, even in the base game of Slay the Spire, you can always recall at the very end if you need to. This is annoying. I wish you could just do it in one go. It could be a second option, like, recall and break the key. Oh, I guess, you know, that's an option for echoing a defend. True. Mega Ethereal, discard your hand, add a shiv. Why would I want that? That's terrible. I guess we'll use our potions. All right, something tells me you're gonna die. This boss is completely destroyed. Yeah, now the boss is completely destroyed. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, my cards. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, we do have all the Lagavulins. We just gotta make sure to play them. And then you're not gonna do anything. Oh, who cares about your strength? Dump the mini curse. We do not need that much. I will take a... Guess I'll just gain strength. And then we will hit you with that, hit you with this, hit you with this. 100 Doom. This is like an ideal boss fight for us. The deck isn't really designed that well for doing damage quickly, but we managed to get very good draw, and that power potion was clutch. So we're just gonna crush. 81 damage. Really thought it would be more. Oh, look at that. Ah, screw it. Give me some cards. Madness on a head crush. You know what? There you go. All right, we didn't get to Act 4, but we learned some of the changes about the class, about the collector here. Unlock the next ascension level. And I'm gonna try in the future to, at the end of Act 2, get the key, because you can always break it at the end of the floor on at the end of Act 2, get the key. On Act 3, you can break it. So I got a new strategy, because I don't think I've ever had that situation come up. I have made mistakes in the past. One of my favorite runs of Slay the Spire was I went infinite with the defect on Ascension 20. I had a great deck for it. A bit of a thick deck, but you know, what's new? The problem was that I chose the wrong path, and then I literally couldn't fight the Burning Elite, and that was, I made a mistake. As soon as I clicked the button, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm dumb. But, you know, in this run, we just literally were forced to not fight the Act 4 boss. The only thing that I wish that there was a button that if you had 50 gold, you can buy and break the key immediately, because it would prevent you from getting soft locked like that. That's the only thing. Because it's a free action, doing it now, doing it later, who cares, right? Anyways, very fun run. Bit of a thick deck, but we learned about the changes that were made to the character, and the changes in particular to Greenpire Locus is very interesting, because this allows you to keep getting collected cards. Crampian Cole, the one that added the Lucky Victoria hand whenever our collected pile was empty, I think was actually maybe even better before this update, because you know that you were going to run out of collected cards, and this gives you value. But with the addition of Greenpire Locus, especially upgraded, adding 3 copies of cards, you can still get those collected cards in your deck. You can pick and choose collected cards. You can scale bosses potentially infinitely. You know, if you keep getting Lagavulins, you can keep knocking down the strength of enemies. You can get powers for healing. You can you get the merchant card? If you can get the merchant card, maybe you can luck into the money card. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it, the Greedy Fingers. But that's very interesting and very cool. You never know what you're gonna get, but you can always pick and choose. And then the other change, of course, was made to Soulforge. Instead of drawing and removing Mega Ethereal, you just get copies of a card. Upgraded copies as well, which I like. For cheap cards like the Louse, maybe even a Lagavulin. But when you start getting into expensive collected cards, so what if you get 2 upgraded copies? You can't play them. You can only play one. Maybe you can't even play any on that turn because you have other things to play. So Soulforge, I think, is a little worse because sometimes the expensive cards are unplayable. The cheap cards are playable. I will say that I still like it. I think it is a very good card, and I'll still add it to my deck. You can generate energy to play the cards if they're expensive, but it usually takes a few turns to ramp that up with the reserve generation. I do like Soulforge still. I'm still going to take this every time it shows up. I'm going to take Dragon's Trove, I'm going to take Soulforge, I'm going to take Green Pyre Locust. I'm glad they changed it because this was way too similar to this. Actually, Green Pyre Locust was a worse Soulforge. You also can look to see what you're gonna draw. When you click on the collected pile button on the left, the final card is what you're gonna draw. So you can look to see if it's worth playing the Soulforge. I imagine that's not intended, but I imagine it would be intended if you had the glass eye or whatever the hell it is, but right. I'm just analyzing changes. I like the changes. I think I do. Still good cards, Dragon Trove. Anyways, fun run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire Downfall.